Hi viewers, welcome to Systems Pvt Ltd YouTube channel, a trusted name in critical room physical security systems. Today we are excited to introduce our 4-zone conventional water leak detection system designed by Systems Pvt Ltd to protect your valuable infrastructure from water damages efficiently and reliably. Our 4-zone water leak detection panel allows you to monitor up to 4 independent zones or areas for any signs of water leakage. The system offers clear visual and audible alarms with a simple integration with your existing BMS or fire alarm panels and easy to wire and maintain it easily. So in this video, I am going to explain you about the installation procedure followed by a live demo of 4-zone water leak detection system with the functionality and features that are embedded in the panel itself. The 4-zone water leak detection system is a wall mountable panel. It can be ideally fixed at about 5 feet above from the ground and ensuring a easy access for monitoring. Connect the power supply to a 230 volt UPS power socket. The panel comes along with a 2-meter power cord. Lay the sensor cable on the perimeter of the room with the help of a technician and fix the sensor cable with the fixing clip which will be provided along with the sensor cable on request with an additional price. I'll explain you in detail about the panel fascia features as well as the hardware input output features in the water leak detection system. The panel is equipped with a 4x20 LCD display and keypads with LED indication for each zone, alarm and fault condition. Apart from the alarm and fault indication, there is a provision for isolating each zone individually, which is provided in the zone 1 to zone 4 isolate button. So when you open the panel, you will be able to see the internal layout of the panel. So the power cord is terminated here. 230 volt power is provided in the panel. The panel has got terminals to connect the sensor cable. The legend is marked as zone 1, zone 2, zone 3 and zone 4. Sensor cable has to be connected in the zone 1 to zone 4 terminals. The sensor cable is non-polarized or it does not have any polarity for connection. So anyway you can connect it. From zone 1 to zone 4 you can connect the sensor cable. The output of the zones can be read out by the relay output, relay 1, relay 2, relay 3 and relay 4. These are the dedicated relay outputs for each zone input. Whenever the alarm is triggered in the respective zone, the respective relays will get activated. Apart from the relay outputs, individual relay outputs, there is a common fire output which can be integrated for fire integration, and there is a common fault output for reading it in the BMS or in fire panel. There is a dedicated hooter output which delivers 12 volts DC supply. A hooter or hooter cum stroke can be connected to the terminal in order to get a hooter output whenever there is an alarm detected by the water leak sensor cable. Apart from the hardware integration, there is a soft point integration which is provided in the panel. This is a default feature which comes with all water leak detection system manufactured by Systems Pvt Ltd. It is an inbuilt feature called Modbus RTU RS485 port. All these zones status can be monitored through this port, RS485 port. The only recommendation is you have to use a 2-core 1.5 square mm shielded braided copper cable has to be connected. This has to be terminated to the DDC controller or a dedicated BMS software which monitors the status of the water leak detection panel. The back side of the front door, you will be able to see a QR code and a sticker for password, and there is a nameplate sticker. This QR code, when you scan, you will be able to download the user manual for this particular product. This is the login password and event log clear password, which will be printed in the back side of the panel, and there is a panel serial number with the date, and zone enabling serial keys are provided in the sticker. So now I am going to start the configuration part. After unboxing the panel, after fixing the panel in the wall about 5 meters from ground, when you power on the panel, you will be able to see the normal display showing water leak detector in first line, Systems Pvt Ltd in second line. Third line, you will be able to see configure zone. Factory condition, you will be able to see that configure zone will be displaying with the fourth line, date and time. To configure the zone, you have to log into the panel, press enter. It will ask for password. Password is written in the back side of the panel. The sticker, it is 3929. So, site information, configuration, clock settings, event lock. These are the four sub menus. Site information, you can type in the site name of the relevant site. System address is the address that has to be configured in order to integrate it with the BMS. Communication parameter can be modified in this menu: baud rate, parity, stop bit, and debug is our internal functionality. And this LED and the test facility relay test, I will explain you a little later. So next is the configuration. Go to configuration, enable zones, zone name, sensitivity, and event lock clear. So how many zones we are going to enable is dependent on the number of sensor cables you have purchased or you are going to install it in your facilities. So in our case, I have used only one sensor cable, but for demonstration purpose, I will enable two zones to show that how the fault works, and the same is be able to see the in the BMS or the third party integration software. First I'm going to enable only zone 1. So when I press the right arrow, you will be able to see the tick mark. When I enter, it will ask for the serial number. The serial number will be printed inside the panel. In our case, it is 30026. I am typing 3 double 0 2 6. Zone 1 enabled successfully. Now when I go to main menu, I could be able to see the zone 1 healthy status. So now the sensor cable is already connected. I will show you the sensor cable which is laid for demonstration purpose. You can see the sensor cable being laid in a demonstration table, and the fixing clip is used to firmly fix the sensor cable such that it will not lift from the floor. In such this way, you have to install the sensor cable in the critical rooms. If the floor is tile, you can use the double-sided tape. If the floor is concrete, then you have to nail the fixing clip in order to fix it firmly. Now I am going to demonstrate the water leak detection system in alarm condition by putting water in the sensor cable. The moment water touches the sensor cable, we will be able to get the alarm displayed in the display as well as in the zone indication. Along with the hooter and stove will also get activated. Once the alarm is generated, I will press mute and then continue the demonstration as it will be very loud, you will not be able to hear it properly. You can see that I have dropped only one drop of water in the sensor cable. The alarm is immediately triggered. As you could see that the zone 1 LED is activated, and you will be able to see the display showing mute because I have pressed the mute. So the display is showing mute. So after the mute is pressed, the same thing, the same indication is available in the output. You can see that in the output you will be able to see the hooter output as activated. The fire output is activated, the hooter is already activated and we have muted it, and the relay 1 is also activated, the corresponding LED is also activated. So this is in alarm condition, but we have only muted the particular alarm. So you'll be able to see it. This is connected to a proprietary software which is developed by Systems Pvt Ltd, which can monitor the leak location. I will be able to show it. You can see the water leak detection system being mapped in the graphical view. This is our own software which we are giving it to our clients where there is no possibility or non-availability of BMS system. This is our own BMS system where you can configure the critical rooms layout plan, and it can be uploaded in our software. And as you can see, I have mapped the sensor cable zone here. This is the top one is the uh, zone 1 and the bottom line is the zone 2. So you can see that the top line is in green color and the bottom line is in the black color. So what does it mean is the sensor cable is healthy, then the color of the line or the sensor cable representation is shown as green color, whereas the zone 2 which is not enabled, it is still showing it in the black color. That is the difference between the healthy and the disabled condition. Now zone 1 is in healthy condition and zone 2 is in disabled condition. In this fashion, in this situation I am going to generate an alarm, and you could see the graphical representation of the leak being detected and populated in the software in the graphical format. You can see that the graphics is showing that water leak is happening. So this is how we will be able to show in the graphics that the water leak is happened.